Good evening, fans of sports. It's James Ernest with the Grueling Truth Radio Network. We are here with a very special guest, Bryan Armes. We'll be discussing the Lexington, Kentucky Premier Sporting Card Expo, Lex Card X. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to tell us about all the things you need to know before you go to that big event. So, Bryan, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So, how did the card event get started?
We've been, well, Lexington has a monthly card show currently that goes on. It's a little smaller show, and I decided we needed a bigger venue and a bigger show to come into the area. And we just decided to put this together and see what happens here this next weekend.
Awesome. So you plan on cranking it up a notch, it sounds like.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. So you said it's next weekend. So is it the whole weekend? Is it the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday?
That's correct. It's Friday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the 13th. The 14th is from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And on Sunday, the 15th, it's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Awesome. So sounds like it's going to be a really neat event. How much does it cost to get in?
So it's $5 a day, or you can buy a 3-day pass to come in. It's good for the whole weekend for $10.
Nice. And then I understand that you all cater to the families with kids 10 and under being free.
That's correct. Yep, 10 and under is free. Always, uh, the hobby itself always encourages, kids to come along. And what better way to do that than have them come into the show for free?
That is awesome. So were you a fan of collecting cards as a kid?
Oh yeah, my dad basically had a card shop growing up
Oh,
when
sweet.
I was growing up. So I grew up with the hobby, and
Yeah,
it's just evolved into a business now. So yeah,
nice. So you followed in your father's footsteps, it sounds like.
yeah, basically, yeah. He collected vintage football cards, and here we are.
So what is your favorite card in your collection?
Definitely, it's not the best condition card, but King Griffey Jr. 1989 Upper Deck card. That was his first rookie. It's always just been a favorite of mine.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Griffey Jr., phenomenal player. And I'm guessing with you being in Lexington, you've made the trip to see him play a couple times up in Cincinnati.
I would like to have said that I got to go see him, but unfortunately, I did not.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah,
I was going to say, well, he was injured a lot in Cincinnati, so it's understandable. It was kind of hard to get to see him.
yeah,
Because heck, even living up here in Cincinnati, shoot, I still had trouble making it to some of those games sometimes, but it happens.
that's just the way it worked out.
So unfortunately, he won't be at this event, but there were going to be, the way I understand it, five major stars that are going to be at the event. Who are those five major stars?
Yeah, we're going to have Eric Gagne from the Dodgers be there, Roy Oswalt from the Astros, Chris Sabo from the Reds will be there.
Nice.
Uh, former UK basketball player, also played with the Boston Celtics. Anton Walker will be there, and WWE's diva Kelly Kelly will be there.
Definitely. So it sounds like it's going to be something for everybody. You got the baseball, you got the basketball, you got the wrestling. I mean, you got some really neat celebrities there at the event.
Oh yeah, yeah. So hopefully you can come out and meet them and get an autograph or get a picture.
Now, an important thing to note for our fans is that the ticket price does not include the autographs or the pictures, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, you have to pay the admission price to get into the show, but then each individual signer is $40 for the autograph.
Well, that's
Yeah,
pretty
Kelly.
reasonable.
Yeah, Kelly's $30.
Yeah, I was going to say Kelly's awesome. And I understand Kelly even has another thing that makes her cool is that besides being $30 for either one, if you decide to go both, that saves you $10. So if you go, I want to get a picture with Kelly and then I want Kelly to sign this cool thing for me, shoot, you're saving $10. Plus, like you said, everybody else is just a flat 40 either way. So it ends up being 80. So Kelly sounds like a bargain.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
And I understand she was nice enough to send you a little message on your Facebook page the other day.
Yeah, she sent us a cameo video, just welcoming everybody to the show.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was gonna say she seems really nice. But that's a nice thing. We're gonna get the opportunity to meet all these athletes on is it just Saturday or is it the whole weekend?
Uh, Roy Oswalt and Eric Gagne will be there on Sunday.
Mhm.
The other three, Kelly Kelly, Anton Walker, and Chris Sabo, will be there Saturday only.
Okay, cool. So basically all five of them will be there on Friday, and then the two of the
No,
baseball players. Oh, my bad.
no signers on Friday.
No Saunders on Friday. On Saturday, the five of them will be there, right?
Three of the five.
Three of them. Okay, cool. So it's
Yeah,
staggered. Oh, that's even better. That way, there's a reason to get those $10 tickets. So that way you can come back to all 3 days. So you
there
can
you
go
go.
there, you can do your memorabilia the first night on the Friday. On the Saturday, you go there, Chris Sabo, Antoine Walker, Kelly Kelly. And then on Sunday, you finish it off with Gagne and Oswald. I mean, that sounds like a really fun weekend.
Oh yeah, we hopefully everybody will come out and uh, buy some trading cards and see some athletes and get some signatures and go from there.
Awesome. And then I understand that there's more than just the five celebrities. There's other fun stuff. I understand that the organization, the bullpen's going to be there, PSA GA, and the JSA Authentic is going to be there. What are those folks?
The bullpen sports cards is the sponsor of the trade night. They are a local card shop there in Nicholasville in Kentucky there.
Oh, nice.
Uh, yeah, they'll be one of the vendors at the show. Uh, PSA grading is that's where you send your trading cards off to be graded based on condition. And the vendor GA grading will be there to be accepting those submissions for PSA.
Oh,
And
cool.
yep, and JSA, which is a James Spence, they will be there to authenticate any signatures you may have that need a signature of certificate of authenticity
Oh,
if you need
nice.
one of those.
So, like, say, for example, shoot, I got this really cool Pete Rose thing that I had him sign before he passed away. I can bring that, and then they can look at it and tell, hey, this is, authentic, and they will certify it for me. Wow.
That's correct. Yes. Yep.
Heck yeah.
So
So
you
that's
can bring any type of memorabilia or anything really that has a signature on it to get
that is
certified.
fascinating. Yeah, I was gonna say I got some MMA stuff from when up at the Arnold in Columbus and different other events. Of course, the Reds, the Bengals. I'm not lucky enough to. Oh, I do have one UK thing. I was gonna say I don't have anything UK, but I had one. I got Rex Chapman. Unfortunately, it's not on UK. It's on a Charlotte Hornets, but it's still Rex, which is pretty cool.
That's right. Yeah. Still a Chapman autograph.
So yeah, so shoot, it sounds like there's a lot of fun to be had this weekend. And then what about the other vendors? Tell us about how many are you expecting?
So we should have 150 vendors there. A lot of them's going to a big variety of all trading cards. Baseball, basketball, football, hockey, WWE, soccer. Also, we'll have quite a few Pokemon vendors there for Pokemon
Nice.
trading cards.
I was just about to ask you that. Do I gotta catch them all? And it sounds like I do.
That's right. Yeah, there should be a very excellent variety of vendors, and you just never know what you're going to find.
Nice. So, and if I forget, say, for example, I forget my Oswald or um, Gagne on Sunday, or I forget my Sabo or Walker or Kelly on Saturday, I can probably find a booth there that's going to have something cool of theirs. Like you said, they got WWE, so good chance there might be a Kelly Kelly somewhere in there.
Oh
Or
yeah.
Antoine Walker. Actually, shoot, I got a really neat one. I got an Antoine Walker, like looks like legit. jersey from when he played with the Heat. Because for some reason back in the day when the Heat, when they got rid of players, they got mad. I don't know why they did, but they discounted the heck out of their stuff. Like I got a Shaq from when he left. I think I paid like $10 or $20 for like an authentic looking one, both him and Walker, and it was freaking nuts. Because
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't want a Shaq jersey?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I guess
even
when they're ready to move on, they're ready to move on, I
oh
guess.
yeah, they don't hold any ties. They just like you said, they just move right on. So how can our listeners now? It said you said there's a lot of booths. Like you said, there's what over 100,
Yeah, 150.
150. Good lordy! So with the over 150 booths, the important question is there still any space left?
There is a few tables available, and you can find that online there on our social media, all under Lex Card X, either on Facebook or Instagram.
Awesome. And so after this is successful, hopefully there'll be other ones. But of course, the one people I do want to throw out there, you don't want to invite to this because since you have WWE people, please don't invite the Dudleys because if you invite them to somewhere and there's over 150 tables, that's not going to go well
I
for the
won't have any
people.
tables available.
Exactly. You won't have the tables. But yeah, it sounds really cool. And it sounds like there's a lot of fun that's going to be had this weekend. Like you said, the prices are very reasonable. $5 for one day, $10 for all 3 days. So that's pretty cool. I mean, heck, at that point, if you were thinking about going to 2 days, might as well just get the $10 and have the option to go all 3 days.
That's right.
So, and then of course, fans are allowed to bring in stuff to have those five signed, correct? So, like, say if they have an 8x10 or they have a bat or whatnot, it's not like other shows because other shows, unfortunately, the better the item that gets signed, the more they charge you. But it sounds like you guys have a flat rate.
It is a flat rate, yes, and uh, you're encouraged to bring your own item. There will be items that are available for purchase if you choose to do that, but you're more than welcome to bring your own item in. And it is a flat fee.
Awesome. Well, Bryan, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we let you go, where on social media, where on the web can we find out about Lex Card X?
Well, it's all on Facebook, Instagram, all under Lex Card X. You should be able to find anything you need to know on there.
Oh, and then good news, of course, I've been seeing the post on Facebook, but even a couple other places on the web popped up with ads. I forget, it was like YouTube, I think, even. So
Mm-hmm.
people are talking about this thing. It's going to be big. So definitely fans want to get there early on Friday because Friday
3
is
o'clock.
3 to 8, Saturday
Yes,
9 to 7. So they got plenty of time on Saturday, but the stars won't be there all day, right?
that's correct. They're usually there just an hour or 2 hours or so.
Cool. So definitely to look all that stuff up online. That way they know ahead of time, and then they got the fun on Sunday to close it all out. Well, Bryan, it has been a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and looking forward to the sports card show.